the sign of Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Hopefully you're having a good day the day you come across this video. I'm just pulling your cards here to see what message we have for you today, or the day you come across this video. Oh. It looks like, wow, that was fast. Okay. So, let's see what we got here for your cards today, Cancer. So, first card out we're getting is the Seven of Coins, or discs they call it in this deck. And to clarify the Seven of Discs, we're getting the Knight of Wands. So maybe you've been waiting for a knight in shining armor. Or if it's not a knight, a princess. I don't know. Maybe you've been really patient but you're like wondering, when's it gonna happen? Or maybe you've been really needing to be patient with somebody you love or something you love. That's what I'm getting from those two cards. So the next card is the Queen of Swords. And to clarify that, we're getting the Ten of Cups in reverse. So maybe just really knowing, really having a knowing of what you do and don't want in a relationship. Maybe, knowing what fulfills you, knowing what you're wanting now. You're very clear on what you want and what you don't want. You're very clear on what could make you happy, and or if this hasn't happened already, maybe you need to get clear on what you really want or what truly fulfills you, so that I guess, to see whether this knight is a match for you, right? Once they do come around, so that you'll be able to recognize the energy that you're looking for, that, thing that's going to fulfill you. One thing that I want to say is that maybe it's coming into knowledge that, as well as coming into knowledge of, like, I feel like, or this is kind of my belief, I guess, is that we should look to ourselves to be fulfilled. We should look inward. We should be able to be happy on our own. We shouldn't look for that happiness from an external source, whether that be a person, a job, whatever this is talking about. I feel like just finding how you can fulfill yourself, right? How can you, I guess, get to that place where you feel good on your own, you feel happy, you don't need, obviously it's nice to have that relationship, that partner in your life, but to get to that point where you don't technically need it, right? You're good on your own, you're fulfilled, you're happy, you don't need that validation from that external source, I guess is, I think, going to help in terms of determining what would fill you. Then really, it doesn't really matter what's on your list, right? Because if you're happy within and you know what fulfills you, then really any job will do, any partner will do, with some boundaries, right? Like, not to say you're supposed to be with somebody who, you know, treats you bad or something like that, but like, I think then it can be more of a partnership, because then you can just help each other, you know, be a better, stronger person, right? And to find that fulfillment, you know, within for each other, like, you know, like help the other person find that within them and vice versa, and just strengthen that. And yeah, then you're more of like a support person, not really like, you know, the be end all to your happiness, you know, like if you were to fall in love with this person and all of a sudden, you know, something happens and you're no longer in love anymore, well, it's not going to destroy you, because you're good on your own. You're good within yourself, you know. It's maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key, is to become that solid, strong person within yourself. And then, then whatever happens outside of you doesn't really matter, right? Like, it shouldn't really affect you or make anything crumble. That's what I'm getting from those two cards. So the next two cards out we're getting is the Six of Swords. And to clarify that, we're getting the Queen of Wands in reverse. So maybe once this, you know, change happens, because at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the change card, right? So maybe a shift in thinking, a shift in the way you approach love. Once that shift happens, I feel like then this queen can turn right side up. Then, then your knight in shining armor, whatever this symbolizes for you, will then come trotting along. Oh, I'm making them go backwards there. Come trotting along into your life, because, you know, you've left that way of, you know, that attachment to putting your happiness in somebody else, or putting your happiness into something else, or some job, or, you know, thinking that your self-worth comes from outside of you. Then you'll become confident within yourself, right? When you realize that, you know, you're good on your own, you can find the happiness within yourself, the ability to bring that to yourself, then you will attract in what you're waiting for. Then that queen will flip and become right side up, I feel like. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Knight of Cups. And so, yeah, I feel like then, yeah, the love offer will come. Then, you know, whatever you're looking for, that change, that shift is going to bring in the love that you want. And at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Ace of Cups. So, and like, I'm just noticing this person by themselves in this card, right? So I feel like this is the working on yourself, the loving yourself, the feeling worthy on your own, you know, and not needing somebody or something to validate that. You know, the feeling special without, you know, being able to feel special without the relationship, without the big house, the car, without the big job, you know, or a lot of attention or whatever it is. I think just being good on your own, feeling worthy on your own without any of that is the key. And that's when, you know, that's when you're going to attract the, when that change happens, it's going to be like kind of like electrifying. Like, look at the lightning in this card, right? It's going to be like a bolt of lightning, like something's gonna, you know, spark from that change, because that new way of being, that new way of thinking, or I think that's gonna then attract things in, because then you'll be in union with yourself, and then the love that you want, the job you want, like everything that you want will start coming in. And maybe it is going to be like a lightning bolt, right? Like maybe you're just needing that tower moment, that epiphany that, you know, sparks you into, like, you don't need a person to feel special. You don't need a specific job, or like so many followers, or, you know, whatever it is. You don't need all that to be special. You are special without any of those things. So that's the message that I'm getting for you today, Cancer. Hopefully this helps you in some way. Until next time, see you.